Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, welcome junior high students to online. Hey, we're here in Reagan's house again.
Yep, we are.
Man, we've been to your bedroom.
Uh-huh.
We're in your media room.
Yeah.
And today, where are we today?
This is the kitchen.
Wait, this is the kitchen?
Yeah.
Like you have like a sink.
A
that
sink.
makes sense.
The microwave.
You don't have an oven though.
That's all you need.
That's all you guys eat?
Yeah.
But there's no fridge.
No, it's always those TV dinners.
But,
all day, every day.
yeah, but they have to be
Microwave.
cold. Where do you put them? Like to keep them cold?
And you buy them right before and then just right in the microwave.
Like you go to the store right beforehand.
Yeah.
And then you go from the store right into the microwave.
Right into the microwave. That's all I eat.
Wow. This is, well, I bet it makes it really easy to clean your kitchen.
Super easy.
Wow, that's awesome.
Like 5 minutes or less.
Dude.
Meal prep.
And this sink's pretty fancy. Like,
It's nice.
I can wash my hair in here.
You could, yeah. You can pull it out and spray people.
Nice. Is this also like your shower? Like your
Yes.
bathroom?
Yeah.
Wow, this is your bathroom
Well, that's
too.
like the overhead. Like,
That's the overhead. Okay. That's really good to know.
Yeah.
Well, hey, welcome Junior High to another online event.
DC in your home.
DC in your home. I love that. And man, guess what's happening on Saturday? It's a pretty important day.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. So
well, hopefully you
October,
know.
yeah. Oh wait, Halloween.
Oh! I knew it.
Halloween.
That's
yeah.
right.
So man, Halloween, man. Do you remember going out during Halloween, getting all the candy in the world?
Yes.
Yes. Boy, here's a picture. I was just kind of curious. Like, so right here's like a picture of a bunch of candies, like junior high students can kind of maybe choose from. And you know what? Why don't you put in the chat like maybe your favorite candy?
What's your favorite
and
candy?
so, you know what? Why don't we do this? Why don't I show people a picture where they have to guess what my favorite candy is?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so here's a picture, and on this picture, on this guy's face,
Yeah.
is actually one of my favorite candies.
Oh, okay.
Can you try and take a guess?
Is it the egg eyes?
The egg
You're a big
eyes?
fan of eggs?
Big fan of no, it's a real candy.
Oh,
Yeah. There's a candy on his face. Yeah.
I just can't see it.
You can't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Type in the chat if you know if you can see it.
Yeah, if you know what my favorite candy
Yes.
is, according to this picture, then we'll spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel.
And they'll win a prize again at the
Yeah.
end. Alrighty, so here's the answer. So in this picture, as you can see, it's the Boston baked beans candy.
Oh, I
Yeah, because the
should've known.
guy had baked beans on his
Yeah,
head.
he had beans all over his
He
face.
had beans all over his face.
No, there's right
Alright.
there in front of me.
Right there. Reagan, this is a picture of kind of your favorite.
Yep.
Now, these are all your favorite
They're all my
candies.
favorites, so it was a trick question. They're all my favorite.
Wow.
I was putting them on and I just realized I think I'm just a big chocolate like bar guy.
Wow. I don't see on your picture like Almond Joy.
No.
Why? I mean, you care to comment on
No, just
no.
Almond joys don't make me joyful, so.
Oh, they make you sad. But,
Yeah.
but when I said Almond Joy, you got really joyful there. So I was kind of...
It was a joyful no.
It was a joyful no. Alrighty. Well, hey, here's a picture of Michelle's favorite candies.
Nice. This one they can guess which one.
Now, so the students can guess
Out of the pictures, which
out
one?
of these candies. But what's going on here? We got styrofoam peanuts?
Packing peanuts.
Packing. Well, if you ate those, I don't think you're going to be pretty well.
Oh, I don't know. They're pretty colorful looking, you know. I feel
Yeah.
like they're almost like those Tide Pods. They look really nice to eat.
They do look pretty nice to eat, but students don't eat.
Don't
those.
eat them.
Yeah, don't eat those.
Let's do that.
In fact, I don't think Michelle eats those either.
I hope that's not her favorite candy. I don't
Yeah.
know what it is.
Well, and the answer is
It's the pennies.
it's the pennies.
The pennies are the favorite thing that she wants to receive when she goes trick or treating.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Wow. Well, hey, before we jump into a game that we have tonight, we have a quick announcement of another game that you can be playing right now as the night goes on.
It goes on, yeah.
Tell them.
So right now, you guys should have People Bingo in front of you. And basically what it is, it's like regular bingo, but if you see us doing something or wearing something or saying something that's on your bingo sheet, fill it out and mark it, and then if you get 5 in a row, like normal, you get bingo. So 1-1 should be, is Reagan wearing a Hawaiian shirt? And I am. So feel free to write that down if you have that on your board. Put a mark on it, let you know that you have that space, and then if you can fill out 5 other ones in a row, that's bingo.
And then shout it out on the chat.
Yes.
Say bingo.
Boom. Bingo.
Well, hey, we have another game, and basically is why don't we play a game where, again, if you guess the right answer, then what's going to happen is at the end of our DC show, we're going to spin the wheel, and if you guessed an answer, I think even if it's a wrong answer, the fact that you just guess, if you just guess an answer,
put you on the board.
You get you on the board, and then if that wheel lands on your name, you win a prize.
Nice.
All right, let's take a look. So this game is going to be guess the
costume.
Guess the costume. So we're going to show you homemade costumes, and then you have to guess what they are. What were they shooting for?
What are they trying to do?
What were they trying to do? Because some of them got really close.
Yeah.
And some of them
not even close.
Not even close.
Not at all.
All right, let's take a look at the first one. So here's the first picture.
Okay. This looks like some sort of cardboard man. Maybe like the toilet paper after you remove all the white stuff, that's what's left, just the inner roll.
Oh, interesting. It kind of looks like Legos to me.
Oh, okay, I kind of see it.
Kind of like maybe Lego Man or something.
Lego Man.
Yeah.
Lego Man.
Lego. Well, here's the answer.
Here's the answer.
What's the answer?
It's definitely Chewbacca.
It's definitely Chewbacca. Wow, I would have never guessed Chewbacca.
Yeah, no, I don't think anyone
I thought I was right with
I
Lego
thought
Man.
you were close.
You know what? If you guessed Lego Man in the chat,
that's probably you win.
You win. We'll put you on the board for that one.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Okay, here's another picture, and this one's interesting. I mean, we got the colors.
Yeah,
really
the colors are
vibrant.
spot on.
Yeah,
and that's about it.
That's the only thing that was spot on was the colors. Alrighty. Okay, so and then here's the answer. Ooh, Iron Man.
Wow. You kind of see it, but then you kind of just not even.
Not even. Alrighty, let's take a look at another one. And
wow.
Is this like what's that children's story of like they're going out in the woods and they get lost and the big bad wolf is trying to eat them?
Oh yeah.
She looks like the old lady in that story.
Oh, I kind of see it.
Yeah.
Old ladies have retainers and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you know the answer, put the answer in the chat. And then here's the real answer. So tell me about this.
From Finding Nemo, it's Darla. She's the one who, when she gets the fish, she shakes it up and down, and then ends up killing the fish.
That's a very terrible costume.
that is.
But
it's pretty spot on. It's pretty accurate.
It would be spot on if that fish was dead.
That's true. The fish should be upside down.
Yeah, that's true. The fish is alive. No one got hurt. No one got hurt in this.
No one got hurt in this costume.
Okay. Let's take a look at another one. Alrighty. This one looks pretty simple.
It's pretty obvious.
Pretty obvious.
But it's not obvious on why they did it.
Okay.
Why would you do this?
Yeah, why would you do this? If you put the answer toilet, that's exactly
what it is.
This is exactly what you see is what you get. Yeah, not good. Alrighty, let's go to another one. Alrighty.
This one's kind of cute.
Oh, this is really cute. This is, maybe they're going for baby?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little playful. Like, he doesn't know what's going on.
That poor baby doesn't know what's going on.
He's in a different outfit and he just gets to hang out in a little...
This seems like cheating. This seems like parents that are just wanting free candy.
Yeah,
so they put a costume on their infant. The baby can't say trick or treat. Alright.
The baby probably doesn't even eat candy.
Yeah, of course. Well, let's hope not. So, here's the answer. Here's the answer.
You said lobster dinner.
Ooh,
spot on.
This is terrible. Who would do this? I don't know if it was lobster dinner. I don't know if that was the answer. Maybe a lobster.
Just a lobster in general? He was like kind of boiling.
He wasn't a pot. Wow. These are good parents.
No.
Maybe the costume was bad parents.
That's it.
Yeah, maybe that was the costume. All right, let's take a look at our next one.
Oh. It's kind of scary.
I don't know. This is like spooky and looks like an evil character.
Yeah.
So
balloon clown.
Oh yeah. Oh, clown.
That's it.
That's clown. Yeah.
Clown.
Yeah. Alrighty. Put in your answers. Well, here's the real answer. It's
Baby It.
Baby It.
Like Baby Yoda, but Baby It.
Baby It.
Baby It. That's
Wow. What about Baby Is?
Baby.
Could that be the answer? If they wrote Baby Is,
Baby Is.
then you win.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's take one last one. One last one.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. Let's take a look at the picture.
Wow. That's a guy on the floor.
Yeah.
And
It's
there's something sticking up out of his head.
yeah. Shark Man.
Shark Man, yeah.
Yeah, like a shark.
Seal Boy.
Or Seal Boy.
Something like that.
Alrighty, let's take a look at the answer. Alrighty.
Oh, it's a narwhal.
Narwhal.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I was gonna say narwhal. Does it matter how you say it?
Maybe not. Maybe in other places that's how they say it. Narwhal. That would
Okay.
make sense.
There you go. Alrighty.
Nice, guys. Well, thanks for playing. If you put your answers in the chat, you'll be on the board, and we'll come back to spin that later.
Awesome. So here's the deal as we transition. Tonight we have a very special thing, and we're going to hear from actually Reagan tonight. And so tonight is kind of a review. We've been in this week-long series called Seriously. Like, seriously, God has these calls on our lives. Seriously, God wants to bring transformation and change to us. We looked at 6 people from the Bible that God gave a serious challenge to. They responded to that challenge. And seriously, their lives were changed. God can bring change through us. God has a serious call on our lives. So we looked at 6 different words for the last several weeks. And tonight we have a special treat. We have 6 leaders in DC that you're going to watch and hear their stories. You're going to hear them share about their experiences with each of these words individually. And so they're going to share a story of how they encountered a real life situation, that God called them into something, and how they really responded. And so I hope you enjoy the testimonies, and once they're done, I have a few last things I'd like to share with you.
Hi DC, it's Hunter. I'm a small group leader here for a group of guys, and I just wanted to talk about courage for a few minutes. This idea of like bravery or being strong and facing something, that's courage. And courage can come in a lot of different ways. Courage could be a firefighter rushing into a burning building to save someone, even though he's risking his own life. Courage could be going up and giving a presentation in front of your class, even though you're really nervous about it, you know? But what comes to mind in my life personally when I think of courage lately, I think of the type of courage that is standing up for what is right. It's doing the right thing even when no one else is doing the right thing, when people are going to make fun of you or judge you for doing the right thing. And it's doing the right thing when it's not the easy way to go. It's doing the right thing when it's going to be more difficult to do the right thing. And that to me is what courage is. And so I think of, recently in my life, I've had to, as I keep going up in school, I've had to confront the idea of cheating. And there are a lot of people around me in the school system and friends that I have that, encourage me like, oh, you should just copy work, or, you don't need to study for this test. You can just look up the answers. And it's really making me take a step back and think, wait, do I really believe this? Do I believe that this is okay? I've been telling people my whole life, and I've been taught my whole life that cheating is not okay. And I've had to take a stand for myself and really say, hey, sorry, I'm not going to give you the answers to the homework. I don't think it's right. Or sorry, I'm not going to take the answers to the homework. I don't think it's right. I'm going to take this lower grade on this test because I don't think it's right for me to look up the answers during the test. So that's just a quick example from something in my personal life where, and I think it's something that all of us can relate to. All of us are on online school right now, and all of us have that opportunity pretty readily available to us. And so I just want to encourage you guys that God does call us to a higher standard, and God calls us to do what is right. And even when people around you don't believe it, and even when it'd be way easier to go another way, I would really want to encourage you to have courage to do the right thing amidst those challenges.
Hi guys, my name is Katie, and I am a DC leader here at DC. This is my first year. I'm really excited. Love my group, and I'm just gonna be giving a quick 2 to 3 minute testimony on about times in my life when I've struggled with focusing and just making sure that God is my number one person and that I go to and that I'm constantly leaning on to help me out and just get me through those tough days. So I'll start off with the thing that I was definitely obsessed with most in middle school, and it was being the all-star kid. I always had to be the smartest. I always had to be super involved, super athletic, and I was actually naturally pretty good at most things. I'm lucky enough to not be too dumb. I definitely got really good grades, but just kind of took advantage, and instead of seeking God for happiness and satisfaction, I was seeking out people and people's comments or people's thoughts for satisfaction, if that makes sense. I was very I was very obsessed with my ego and my image, and I definitely learned the hard way transitioning from 8th grade to high school. I learned that not everything is about me, as dumb as that sounds, and it was rough, honestly. Like, I went from being the superstar smarty kid to, oh, it's you and then 50 other people who are actually better than you. And so during that time, I really just went to God and I was like, God, like, I really need you to help me focus, and I really need you to help me know that, as great as all that sounds, that you are the number one thing I should be focusing on, and help me focus at church, help me remember to bring my Bible and stuff like that. So yeah, and then after I started doing that and just paying more attention to him and setting time aside for him, my life was so better. Like, it was just, I felt lighter. I felt like, oh, I don't have to do 50 billion things at once all the time, and all I need is just a Bible verse in the morning, church, going to church, my church community, my church friends, guidance from my DC leader and my impact leader, and just keeping in touch with God and making sure that if I'm at church, I'm with him. And anywhere I go, I'm with him. Anything I do, anywhere I go, I'm representing him and making sure that I, as a Christian, let others know that Christianity revolves around love and stuff like that, not trying to be the best or trying to be the most perfect person in the world. So if there's one thing I want you guys to take away from this, it's just to know that I know it's easy to seek satisfaction and stuff like that from small things like video games or Instagram comments, stuff like that, because it comes right away. It comes when you want it. But that's the thing. Things that come when you want it, like right when you want it to, are not always what's best for you. So yeah, I just want you guys to remember to just keep leaning on God, keep focusing, and yeah, thank you for listening.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Danny here. I hope you guys are doing well in this time of quarantine. I wanted to share with you guys one of the key words we've been going over in the last 6 weeks, with which the one I would be sharing with you guys is going to be honesty, and particularly honesty with God. I want to share a story where in my life I had to be honest with God. And, I was like you guys. I went through junior high at DC, and then I went to Impact. And then after I graduated from high school, I started hanging out with the wrong people, and started going to a lot of parties and living a big party lifestyle, and started doing a lot of wrong things, and I was falling away from God. And the more I fell away from God, the more my life started to fall apart. So I went through a lot of years of doing this lifestyle, and slowly but surely things just got worse and worse and worse. My family wasn't talking to me. My friends, a lot of my good friends didn't even want to be friends with me anymore. And I fell away from God. And things got so bad to where I didn't have a car, I didn't have a lot of money, and I knew my life was so bad. So I went to God. And I needed to be completely honest with God when I got to this time. And so what I did was I got really deep into prayer, kind of like Hannah did in the story that we talked about with honesty, where she went and spilled her heart out to God and asked him for help to have a child. And for me, I needed help to get rid of this lifestyle that I was living because I couldn't do it myself. I tried. So I spilled my heart out to God and told him everything that was going on in my life. Everything from my dishonesty to my anger to my partying to my depression. And I did this very persistent. I did this every day, 3 times a day for a long time for God to come and help take me away from this life that I was living. And the more I did that, the more God was working his hand in my life and was taking me away from that lifestyle, away from those people that I used to hang out with. And I didn't have the desire to do that anymore. And it's all that because I decided to get honest with God and to pray to him and be persistent in prayer and dedicating my life over to God. So it's very important as we go through life, if we're ever in trouble, that we go ahead and be completely honest with God, pray to him, and spill our heart out to him and let him know everything that's going on. And God is faithful and he will come through and he will work in our lives. So I just wanted to go ahead and share that with you guys. And just remember to always be honest with God, be honest with everybody. So thank you guys for letting me share, and God bless y'all. Have a good one. Peace.
Hi, I'm Sheree Miller. I'm one of the leaders at DC, and I just wanted to share a bit with you guys about how I personally had to forgive someone and what a struggle that was. Originally, I thought forgiving somebody would be easy and that I could just, let it go and move on with my life. But a friend hurt me really bad one time. He said something very rude to me and very hurtful and disrespectful, and I originally thought, oh, I can just, forgive him like I usually do and move on with my life, but then I found that it hurt me a lot more than I originally thought it did. And it got to the point where one time, or it happened in October of last year, and then around Thanksgiving, I broke down, and I was at my aunt's house, and she actually sat me down and she had me talk about it. And after I shared my feelings and stuff, and after she validated my hurt and such, it became a little bit easier to, one, acknowledge how hurt I was, but also to realize that I have not forgiven him at all. And unfortunately, his attitude towards me changed, and so we're no longer friends, because I could see that he didn't value our friendship the same way he did, and that was kind of hard, and I also had to forgive him for that too. And there will be times where even now I find that I'm mad at him, I'm still hurt by it, and I still have to stop what I'm doing, talk to God and say, God, I have given this to you, I'm going to continue giving this to you, and I'm going to continue to choose to forgive him because it still hurts sometimes. And forgiveness isn't always an easy thing, especially when the hurt is really bad. And this was probably one of the first times that I had experienced a hurt so bad that it was really hard to forgive him. And I actually got to talk to him a little while after that and explain that I was hurt, but I don't think he fully understood that, and he was so focused on something else, and so I never got any closure, and I felt like that's another thing that made it really hard to forgive him, was I didn't get the closure I wanted. And once you don't get the closure you want, it can be really hard to forgive someone. But that's why God is here with us, because he's here to help us with things that are hard, like forgiving people. So anyways, have a blessed night.
Hi guys, it's me, Reagan, the junior high assistant, and today I'm here to talk to you guys about obedience. So it was really funny. The other day, I was looking through my family's important documents folder. Every family kind of has that. It's like your birth certificate, maybe your parents' marriage license, my social security card, just a bunch of important, government documents are there. And I was looking through and I was trying to find some stuff, It was really funny because I stumbled across, so my mom kept some of my old childhood school stuff there, like my kindergarten report card or some projects I did like way back in elementary school. And while I was there, I found this old Christmas card I made, um, probably in elementary school around second grade. It's really funny. If you look here, you'll see I made a star. I said Merry Christmas in cursive. I'm a bad speller, so Mary is spelled Mary, not Merry. And if you look through it, each page is dedicated to a member of my family. I have Merry Christmas to my sister. That's her singing at me really loudly, and I used to not like that. Merry Christmas to my dad. I think I'm kicking him or something, but like playful fight. We used to wrestle and stuff. And then to my mom, I wrote, Dear Mom, after all the fights we have, I still love you. And I don't know what my picture is, but that's us at a table or something. But it was just really funny to look back and see that. And to me, it kind of reminded me, when I was really younger, me and my mom used to fight a lot just because I was really argumentative, really prideful, arrogant, and overall really disobedient. And it was a real problem for me, actually, from, look at this, all the way back in elementary school to even beginning of high school. I was just really disobedient, didn't want to do what my parents told me to do, didn't really want to listen to authority in a lot of ways. It was just something that I really struggled with that, led me to have fights with my parents and led me to be really disagreeable and argumentative and, hard to work with even. And growing up, though, I realized I always struggled with, how do I be obedient to God? We're talking about obedience. How do I be obedient to God? How do I, what does that look like tangibly? And what I've realized growing up is that being obedient to God is following who he tells us to follow here on earth. So the Bible says, obey your parents and be subject to those in authority over you. And to me, what I found was easy and what really helped me grasp this was if I want to obey God, if I know God's the best and God has a great plan for me, then I need to follow what he's saying. And he's telling me to follow my parents and obey them or obey those in authority, like at the time, my teachers, any leaders I had in my life, any pastors, just anyone in authority over me, God has placed there and they love me and they care for me and I need to obey and follow them. And that's just something I learned growing up, that things become a lot easier. There's less arguments, there's less fighting. I do the right thing when I listen to those that God has placed over me to love for me and care for me, especially my parents. And so I just really would love to encourage you guys to just dive into obedience, obey God by obeying those in authority around you. Listen to your parents, listen to your teachers. They know what's best for you and they love you and they're just trying to take care of you. So real good way, tangible way to obey God is to obey those in authority over you. Well, thanks guys. Thanks for listening to me. Hope you have a great rest of the DC. Bye.
Alrighty. Well, man, I'm so thankful for each of the leaders that shared their hearts with you guys tonight. And man, I really hope that their stories made an impression upon you. And I'm going to leave you with a verse of encouragement. And this comes out of Galatians. Because, it can feel really heavy. Like the serious challenge. And then it feels like, how can I ever do that? How can I ever find the courage? Or how can I ever keep obeying God when I stumble so often? So I want to share this verse as a reminder that it's not in our strength that we do these things. In Galatians chapter 2, verse 20, it says this, My old self has been crucified with Christ. It is no longer I who live, but Christ lives in me. So I live this earthly body by trusting in the Son of God who loved me and gave himself for me. Seriously, God loves you, and seriously, he gave his life for you. It's through him living inside you that you have the strength and that you have the ability to be able to go out and obey and to find the courage and to be able to trust him and to have that focus because of the ministry of what Christ did for us on that cross. That's the power that we get to do it in. It doesn't have to be a burden. It doesn't have to feel like, oh, I couldn't do it again. But to remember, wait, no, Christ lives in me. I have the ability to now go and do it. Well, I hope that in your small group time that you'll be able to continue to talk about which word impacted you and how you can really live it out.
Hey guys, I just want to give one quick announcement. We had so much fun at the talent show that we're going to do a really fun event on November 14th where it's a family scavenger hunt. So there's going to be ways that your DC leaders are involved, and even though you guys have not been meeting in person, this is an event that you guys can be a part of as well. So more information will come, but make sure you mark your calendars for Saturday, November 14th from 11 to 1 p.m., but then we'll be on YouTube. So pretty much all day, clear your schedule and we'll see you there.
Hey, we're back.
Nice.
Man, is this like your dartboard from your house?
Yeah, kinda. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like my prize little dartboard, spin to win,
Wow.
all-purpose circular stuff.
That's really, really fun. That's really cool. Do you ever like write your friends' names on the board and be like, let me spin the wheel, and then whoever it lands on is who I'll invite over to my house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
pretty
how
fun.
I choose my best friends. Yeah.
That's how you choose your best friends. That's awesome. Hey, we got students' names on the board. Look at this. We got Juby, we got John Woo, we got Jordan and Lauren and Noah and Nolan, and we got Megan. Oh, what's that?
Ooh, sorry, not this week.
Oh,
maybe next.
What's this one? Wait.
Should have picks winner.
Oh,
well.
So if it lands
cool.
there, he doesn't win.
He gets to pick who
He
wins.
gets to pick who
He
wins.
gets to pick anyone but himself. To win.
Alrighty. Okay, so well, I think we have lots of guesses on the chat.
Yeah.
Should we spin the wheel?
Uh-huh.
I wonder if you should like spin it clockwise,
Okay.
and then I'll spin it
The other one.
counterclockwise.
Yeah.
Why not?
Here we go.
Alrighty. Okay.
Oh.
Clockwise. Oh, I'm gonna go counterclockwise. You just go back to clockwise again.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. And Lauren.
Wow.
Wow.
Nice. You're gonna be my best friend for the week.
Okay, there you guys go. Lauren, you won $5 gift card to Amazon. Hey, don't forget everybody, we will see you back next Wednesday night.